For the Culturally Responsive Learning Project, I have created an online learning module for students enrolled in a 4-year interior design program to integrate inclusive and equitable design principles into the curriculum. To understand the significance of inclusive and equitable design practices in interior design, we must first align on the definition of interior design in this context. The International Interior Design Association defines interior design as the professional and comprehensive practice of creating an interior environment that addresses, protects, and responds to human needs. It is the art, science, and business planning of a creative, technical, sustainable, and functional interior solution that corresponds to the architecture of a space, while incorporating process and strategy, a mandate for safety, well being, and health, with informed decisions about style and aesthetics. Interior designers play a critical role in discovering and addressing the human centric needs in the built environment related to safety, well being, and health. Inclusive and equitable design practices have the power to influence and address human needs across all three areas of safety, well being, and health. As we move towards a more inclusive and diverse world, interior designers should also integrate diverse cultural backgrounds, experiences, and identities of the people who will experience the design spaces. You may ask yourself, why is it important to integrate cultural responsiveness into design education? Well, according to Zippa, 79% of practicing interior designers in the US are female and 82% are white. With one demographic group dominating the field, this lack of diversity restricts perspectives, experiences, and cultural understanding. Without diverse teams, designers may unintentionally create spaces that reflect a narrow worldview, missing chances to include culturally sensitive elements that would better serve their diverse clients. To understand the cultural and inclusive needs of end users, designers must adopt a human centric research approach, gathering quantitative and qualitative data to inform design solutions. In this module, students will take a human centric research approach to design inclusive and equitable spaces for users. By the end of this module, students will be able to identify 6 focus areas of equitable design, recognize the importance of designing inclusive and equitable environments, analyze case studies to explain how user research supports inclusive design outcomes, and design a comprehensive research plan to gather data to inform inclusive design decisions. The learning module is broken into 4 sections. In Section 1, Inclusion and Equity in the Practice of Interior Design, students will learn about the importance of designing inclusive and equitable environments and reflect on the role of the interior designer in supporting the development of these spaces. In Section 2, Integrating Human-Centric Research into the Design Process, students will explore case studies where end users are brought directly into the design process to inform inclusive outcomes. They will also be exposed to several research processes and data gathering methods, all aimed at identifying challenges unique to their specific user groups that designers will use to address through their design recommendations. In Section 3, Gathering Quantitative and Qualitative Data, students will learn about qualitative and quantitative data sources for gathering this information in order to integrate it into their design practice. And finally, in Section 4, Developing a Research Plan, students will apply their knowledge of human-centric design and data gathering methods to develop a research plan in response to a design scenario. In today's global society, it is critical that interior designers develop an understanding of diverse perspectives, needs, and cultural experiences as part of the design process. Students will walk away from this module with the skills they need to take a human-centric research approach to design, moving beyond their own experiences in order to design inclusive and equitable spaces for all users.